Thank you. The updates, resident doctors are threatened to down tools in the next 21 days, except the federal government meets their demands. In a communique issued by the National Association of Resident Doctors, it demanded that Health Minister Isaac Adewale and the former Health Minister Onyebuchichukwu be sanctioned for allegedly carrying out activities inimical to the welfare of the association. They say the inactions of the Health Minister led to the delayed payment of salary shortfalls experienced between January and May this year, as well as outstanding shortfalls from 2016. A president of the association, Onyebueze John, also bemoaned the cloud of poor working conditions, poor remuneration, and stagnation of promotion of resident doctors in state tertiary health institutions. They say there will be industrial disharmony in the health sector if these issues are not addressed within 21 days. And Christians have been charged to pray for the unity of Nigeria. The General Overseer of the Church, Gospel Faith Mission International, Pastor Elijah Abina, made this call at a meeting with journalists. He warned against the agitation for self-determination by some Nigerians. Abina says the country's strength lies in its diversity and population. He also urged Nigerians to pray for the speedy recovery of President Muhammadu Buhari. He maintained that there is a manifest purpose in which God has made Buhari the president in such a time as this. And that's the news. It's really been dry in Lagos. Now let's find out what the weather looks like across the world.
So we are back, and
yes,
of course we're going straight to the newspapers again just to check out the headlines for the other newspapers, and we're going to start with The Guardian.
Yes, on The Guardian this morning we have a sprawling headline: "We're wrong on Boko Haram ambush, says Nigerian army." Now that's a big questionable title there. Let me see. It says, "Admits more soldiers, members of civilian JTF killed, terrorists not defeated yet," Fayose insists. That same picture at the London Stock Exchange comes up on the front cover of The Guardian, as we saw from some of the other papers earlier. The managing director, the chief executive officer of GT Bank, he was leading the open market ceremony at the London Stock Exchange. There's also another headline here: 2 million containers stranded in Lagos ports, over 5 trillion cargoes waiting for evacuation. The vessels queue to berth in Apapa tin can. All right,
we're going to the Daily Sun, which has a headline: Ariwa youths set to review Igbo quit order. They reach an agreement with northern governors. You'll find that in page 6 of the paper. And then also on the cover of the Sun, Anambra Guber, why moves to halt Obiano will fail. You would find that on page 41. And then a number of other stories. Kalu to Fayose, why Igbo should be in mainstream politics. And then, of course, the story of the Bado gang, which kills 4 members of the same family. That's a sad news there. And then IGP of police reads Riot Act to police chiefs. You'll find all these stories on the cover of The Sun. And of course, you can read the details of the stories in the inner pages.
On the cover of This Day this morning, it has that same image I mentioned before from the market open in London Stock Exchange. And then you have federal government and states and local government shared 3.010 trillion in the first half of 2017. Udoma explains the intensification of oil exploration. Then there's also a message here about the northern youths to withdraw quit notice to Igbos this week, says Shetima. Also, we have U.S. Nigerian military lack capacity to hold captured territories in the Northeast. I think there's quite a lot to read in this one, but that's all for the cover of this day.
Yeah, of course, the details of these stories will be shared during the programs coming after this, Your View, where you get like an in-depth analysis of what's going to be, what's in the papers this morning.
And now we're going to have to head over to see what progress has been made by Chef Mionse. I can tell you my stomach is rumbling already.
Oh, well, we're making progress one way or the other. Mionse is trying to get the salsa ready. You can see the cucumber, tomatoes. Have you cut the tomatoes yet?
Yes, they're
okay,
there.
so we have the cucumber, tomatoes, we have the chili, and some onions. Okay, so we're going to be putting this together soon enough. The meat is ready. Yes, we have the beef ready.
Yes, we do
it's
have
over
the beef
there.
ready. So we're about to grate
The
the
green pepper.
mozzarella. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be grating our mozzarella soon.
After which we will... Are you still using this?
No.
This actually went into this.
Yeah, I'm going to explain to them.
Ah, yes, let me allow you.
I'm going to explain to them, yeah. Basically, what is in the salsa is cucumbers. We have cucumbers, we have tomatoes, we have white onions, we have lime juice, coriander, and olive oil. This all comes together, and of course, black pepper. So,
Trusty black pepper.
yeah. So we just get them fresh and we just toast this together. All of this comes together. Yes, you could also add a teaspoon of sugar, you know, and a half teaspoon of salt, you know. But all this comes together. You could add a bit of sugar and salt, and voila, you have a wonderful salsa. So we have chilies here, tomatoes, cucumbers, white onions, and olive oil, lime juice. That's
Mionse's black pepper.
and of course black pepper.
Yes.
You know. So I think I might be adding a bit of sugar. I'm a sweet tooth, but that doesn't affect. It doesn't mean I should add sugar to it. But I think it deserves a little bit of sugar into it to elevate the taste and make everything come together.
The beef.
Yeah.
I can hear some sound.
Yeah, the beef is ready. It is done, you know. We are done with the beef.
Let's see
So,
what it looks like. See?
you know. So what we're doing next is to start with the pan.
Okay.
No, we want to grate the mozzarella cheese first. So let's grate the cheese. And once we grate the cheese, we're good to go. So we're almost done. We're almost out.
Don't worry, breakfast will soon be served.
Breakfast will be served in good time.
Yes.
In good
We
time.
look forward to that. All these knives, nice. I've told you one of these days you will give us a lecture on the use of knives.
Yes, and different kind of knives. We have
Yes.
different kind of knives. We have the chef knife, the Perry knife, the butcher's knife, you know, and all these knives, they have different uses. Yeah.
Purposes.
So,
Okay, so we already have everything ready. As it is, all you have to do is just keep watching. Soon enough, you'll see what we have for you today. Yomi and Titi, over to you.
I'm sure you would think this really strange because we're here in Nigeria and I don't understand this. Don't bring that thing close to me.
I have such a fondness for this particular dog. His name is Gucci.
Gucci.
And after
Hey, Mr. Gucci.
after this
What's
little
going on?
feature, you're going to probably have a rethink about the way you treat your dog.
If the weather permits, I don't dress them. They are very hairy. So it's a sunny climate we have here. So it's a bit difficult for us to dress them. We don't dress them because they have all the hair to cover them from the cold and all of that. People dress for whatever reason it is. Fashionable, for the weather, some. But we don't dress our dogs. If they want to, it's fine. But they have all the coats they need to get themselves protected from the weather.
Yes, I buy the idea. It depends on the kind of dog you have. If you have a Caucasian, there are some Caucasians that are like, okay, let's just say your Caucasian is a full brown color Caucasian, and you want your dog to have a white socks leg. You can easily wear the dog white socks, you understand? Then sometimes it's a trend, it's fashion. You could just want your dog to just look funny, look friendly to people. So you can just put on something for your dog so that your dog will just look friendly and funny. And people tend to like, you know. From afar, you just see someone that's, I admire your dog. Looking nice, that cara fits the dog. It's not as if we are trying to imitate humans, no. But it's just that we're just trying to make them friendly to the society.
I dress him up, let me say, once in a week. I give him a bath up, which is a chemical bath, and make him so good. Once in a month also, we always do our dog walk, because I'm far away from Ikorodu down to Alimosho over here to do the dog walk. So that's what we always do to our dog. So healthy and it's so good.
Number one is a fashion thing. Number two, health benefit. You know, so far you are addressing your dog in an instant that is comfortable for the dog. You understand? Every dog is has a distinct personality. Some people want to express that good personality in their dog, to show people that my dog is not just ordinary dog, to show people that my dog is not just ordinary dog, and then to show them that people that have to give that same respect they have to for me, they should give it for my dog. So that kind of personality they want for their dog, they tend to dress up the dog. You understand? So I think so far the dog is comfortable and relating with the weather too. I don't see anything wrong with it.
If the weather permits, I don't dress them. They are very hairy. So
This is
Oh, wow.
very strange occurrences.
Yes.
Dressing up dogs and stuff. But
Yeah.
Mr. Gucci here looks very comfortable.
So, Gucci, can you tell us, you know, if you like the outfit you're wearing?
Now, the interview is not with Gucci.
Okay, that's true.
It's actually with Lily Agui of Celeb Pooches, who's our guest this morning.
Hi, Lily.
Good morning.
Hi, Lily. How you
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing Gucci around.
I'm glad I could.
Yeah. Okay, so, you know, you saw the feature. You know, there seems to be a shift these days, you know, when it comes to dogs and lifestyle in Nigeria. So what can you tell us a bit about the history of your work with dogs?
It's been amazing, first of all. And like I always tell people, it takes a lot. You need to have the passion, you need to have the drive. Something needs to drive you to be with a dog. For me, it's the passion and the love I have for them.
Okay.
It just, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like I grew up loving dogs. It just happened because of my brother. My brother was the one that actually influenced me in loving dogs. So he's cool because they're different breeds. You have the small breed, you have the medium breed, you have the large breed. He's an adult, so he's.
So how old?
This is the height of it.
How
He can't
old
go
is he?
older than this. 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Okay.
3.5 years old.
All right.
Yes.
So he looks well loved.
Yes,
right?
he is. He
and
is.
appreciated.
He is.
So I know there are quite a lot of people that think of them as just dogs. So what is it that you say to people like that?
I have no words for them.
Okay.
But that's one of the reasons why I decided to start up my own company, Celeb Pooches, because I try to teach people that there's more to having dogs than just security reasons.
Okay.
You could have a dog for companionship. A dog could help you through the process of healing when you're ill. A dog could be your friend. You could talk to them, because I talk to Gucci sometimes. People think I'm crazy when I'm communicating with him. So I think it's quite strange. It's better to have a scary dog than to have a dog for just security reasons, to be aggressive to people.
Okay.
Because that's the reason why people do not like dogs.
Okay.
Because they feel once you approach a dog, the dog might attack.
Oh, yeah, because growing up, there are certain friends that I couldn't go to their house because I know that they have this really big dog, and you know, so there was this fear of dogs growing up. So, but now it looks like you are trying to communicate a different message to people regarding dogs.
Yes, that's true. Like I said, it's possible the dog was just scary. Just has a scary face, because sometimes when people see Gucci, they're like, he's scary. It's possible he could attack, but no. A scary face could scare people away, but just train them to be pets. You could train them to know when to attack someone that wants to attack you.
Okay.
But do not train them to attack just anybody they that approaches you.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Okay.
I wanted to ask though, one of the things that I know is important is, dogs and children.
Yeah.
A lot of times, children are scared of dogs. Generally speaking, I mean,
Yes.
around here.
Yeah.
How do we change that kind of mentality, even within the kids themselves? Because I mean, the other day I was out with my kids, and my 3-year-old saw a dog, and he was really scared, even though the dog wasn't being aggressive to him. So I now thought, should I get a puppy so that my children can get used to dogs? Because we don't do that anymore in Nigeria, like we used to do from way back. So how do we create that connection between children and dogs?
I feel dog education is best. You need to educate the child to know that, okay, this dog is not aggressive. You could get a puppy, but you need to teach the child first before you get a puppy for the child, because getting a puppy is a lot of responsibility. The child needs to know how to pet the child, how to pet the puppy, not to drag the tail, not to drag the ear, because a bigger dog could attack when it's being pushed too much. So it's best to just educate the child, then train the child with the puppy.
All right, can I ask, what's your strategy here? Because I saw a lot of pictures of very fashionable clothes. There was a fashion show as well. So what is the strategy? What's the mindset behind that?
That was my event, my first event. It was a dog fashion show.
Okay.
So I wanted to teach people that there are some dogs, because there were a lot of accidents happening then, a lot of dog accidents and all that. So I wanted to teach people that there was more to having a dog than just keeping them in the house, just not taking care of them, having them for security reasons. You could dress your dog, you could go out with your dog, you could have your dog follow you for a meeting, you could have your dog anywhere, it's fun having a dog. I want to show people that it's fun having a dog. A dog could do so much more than people actually think. Apart from the fact that they think, okay, it's only in the Western countries that they do all this. You could have that in Nigeria and teach people. Yes, so that's basically it.
Okay, so for those out there who are probably thinking of getting a dog, what type of breed of dog do you think is the easiest to
manage,
manage or to start with?
There is no one that's easy to manage.
Like, because Gucci is small.
Yes.
He seems very quiet and
Doesn't
he
look
seems
like
to adore you.
Doesn't
so
seem like
much
he wants to bother anybody.
at
It looks like he just wants to eat and
No.
sleep.
Yep.
No. He's tamed.
Okay.
So he's calm and all that. But if you approach me and say you want a dog, I would need to know about you.
Okay.
If you have time, if you're temperamental, because there are different breeds with different tempers, there are different breeds with different characteristics. Gucci is a calm dog. All dogs are actually calm, unless you teach them to be aggressive.
Okay.
Like a Caucasian, like they put there. A Caucasian can be calm.
Yeah.
Although it's meant to be aggressive, it's a big dog, so all big dogs could be aggressive. But it's if you teach them to be pets right from when they're puppies, if you tame them, then they're good.
All right.
Yeah, so you need to know the person's temper, the person's attitude, time, because it takes a lot to have a dog.
Just one more. I mean, I just thought about some of the accidents that you were talking about that happened in some locations in Lagos State. And of course, that has made people really scared of either dogs or their neighbor's dog. So you're living in a compound with someone and they've got a dog in a cage. Is there a way to approach or to train children, general individuals, to approach a dog, especially when the dog is being aggressive? Because sometimes, you're not at home and the kids are playing in the compound and there could be an accident. Some of these things happen a lot. So is it a challenge with the dog owner or with people who relate with the dog? Because sometimes, you're never really sure what's going on. You just hear the story at the end of the day that there's been an accident.
First of all, it has to be, for me, I feel as a dog owner, because you need to train your dog to be calm so that when you're not around, you can avoid accidents. Then secondly, it depends on how the kid approaches the dog or how the kid is playing with the dog. If the kid is dragging and dragging and dragging and the dog is trying to be calm because it's taught to be calm and all that, but it takes a lot, like for humans, your patience could
wear out. Yeah.
Exactly. So it takes a lot to be calm. So if that dog gets really tired and really stressed out and pained, it could attack.
Even a calm, tame dog.
Even a calm, tame dog could attack. So you need to train your dog to be calm. And if you know your dog is aggressive, lock your dog before you leave the house. When you know you have people around, when you know you have people coming to visit without your knowledge, you need to chain your dog or cage it so it doesn't attack people.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So for Gucci now, I have to ask, what's it like, an everyday like with you when you wake up in the morning, you and Gucci? Can you just give us a rundown? Because I know there's a lot of activity that happens when you wake up.
Not so much, not so much. I wake up in the morning, I go to see him to make sure he's fine, to make sure there are no ticks on his body, to make sure he's clean. If he's dirty, he has to take his bath, because I bathe him like 3 times in a month or more, depends on how his body is. If there are ticks on his body, I need to spray him. I need to bath him. I need to... There's a lot. Then if I see that he's cold, I have a blanket. So I need to take him out of, because he's outside. He stays outside because there are kids in my house. So they always play together. They kiss each other and all that. So my mom doesn't like them being too close. So he stays outside. So I have to take him in if it's too close. If it's too cold, to cover him with the blanket and all that. So that's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I wanted to say that, just a funny question. So what happens if you get married and have kids? Is he going to be getting that much
He has to.
From
First of all, the man that will get married to me has to be a dog lover. If he's not a dog lover, then I'm sorry. I can't even date him if he's not a dog lover.
Really?
So he's got to like Gucci.
He's gonna love Gucci.
Anyone who's interested
Apart from Gucci, there'll be many more. There'll be many more, yes.
All right.
He has to, he has no choice.
So some people have just been, shortlisted.
You're marrying me, you need to be supportive.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you have to love what I love.
But at least you've said that he sleeps outside. It's not like he sleeps in your bed with you.
Because he's in my mother's house. But if I'm moving to my house, he has to be indoors.
Okay.
Yeah, but not necessarily in your bed, though.
Okay, not on the bed, but there's this.
Just around,
I saw this lovely bed,
like a basket, or a bed.
No. Under, when there's this bed that has this drawer beside the. So this one would be like an opening, so the bed will be there. So
all right.
Just
really
feel
close
the love,
to you.
so it has to be.
I can feel it. I can actually feel it. I really do. But Gucci is so sweet. He is so sweet.
Yes, he is.
He's really quiet. I mean, really calm.
Very
looks
calm.
Well trained.
Yeah.
He's spoiled. He's spoiled.
He's proud. He's proud. Not spoiled, but he's proud.
Goodness me.
Yes.
See all the love. See all the love. Look at his eyes, puppy dog eyes. All right. So we need to go to a performance now. But if there's a message you could send out to anyone out there,
especially mothers with children who are probably considering getting a puppy.
Yeah. So what would that be?
First of all, people need to realize that it takes time, it takes attention, it takes money to take care of, to have a dog. If you're pregnant and you already have a dog in the house, you need to be able to teach your dog or tell your dog, communicate to your dog, and prepare your dog for the child. Because most dogs do not realize when you're too close to your dog, like if I'm pregnant right now, and then I don't tell Gucci I'm pregnant, I don't prepare him for the baby, when the baby comes, he could get jealous and he could attack the baby because he feels I'm taking the love and attention from him.
In that case, I'll shut the dog outside, put him in a cage
they always say when a
forever.
baby comes in, the dog goes out.
No, not necessarily. That's why I say you need to prepare the dog for the baby's arrival.
Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I can see the doggy lifestyle is becoming a fashion statement as well.
Yes, it is in Nigeria.
In Nigeria. But we have to go to a performance now. Standing by is the ace guitar man himself.
Yes, indeed. GT, the guitar man, is going to be
piercing our studio with his voice today.
With his powerful voice this morning.
Aww.
he can't even wait. He can't wait to serenade us with his music this morning. Hello, GT. All right, so I want to be sure, so that I can introduce you properly. Are you still bearing GT the guitar man? Because I heard that you changed it.
Yeah, I'm still GT the guitar man.
Oh, you're still GT the guitar man. So what would you be serenading us with this morning?
A song called Ife Dakun.
Ife Dakun.
Yeah.
That's your recent song, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, take it away.
Yeah. Baby, baby, my beautiful lady, you get you waiting in my mind. It Dante, where we done did. I know whatever leave your side. Not you, I see. When everybody walk on, how you believe. Any day, anywhere, and are you forgive me? Pampa me like your mama, are you, honey, yeah. If it a kuna bug me, but you roll me ain't funny. Bimbari emele sunara, yeah, bimbari omele jerara. Anything I could have bought me, would you roll me ain't funny? Bimbari emele sunara, yeah, bimbari omele, yeah. Baby, baby, them talk say love they blind, yeah, not true. Now you are in my mind. I only got eyes for you. Cause now you, I see. When everybody walk, I know you believe. Any day, anywhere, that I you forgive me. Pampa me like your mama, now you, honey, yeah. And if it I could have bought me, would you roll me ain't funny? Bimbari emele sunara, yeah, bimbari omele jerara. If it I could have bought me.
That should be the song of the year.
Thank you.
Wow, Ife Dakun. What was
in his love, please?
Okay, every time love songs. Have you ever had your heart broken?
Yeah, several times.
You have?
Before I got married, anyway.
You know, that's one thing I've never experienced in my life.
Really? Heartbreak?
No. Yeah.
How come?
Well, I guess some of us just...
Maybe you're the one breaking the hearts.
Yeah, I'm the heartbreaker.
Oh, wow.
All right. So why love songs all the time, though?
I mean, I have other kind of songs. I came out with a song called Dreamer a few years ago. When am I gonna be?
When I wanna be.
So I mean, that's
oh, I love that song.
And there was Arise Africa.
Oh, okay.
And a couple of other songs. So it's not just about love songs.
Okay, so you seem to have your phases. You come and there you go. What's going on?
Well, truth is, I have other things that I'm doing that get to take my time and all that. And most times I'm always that performer. I'm not more of a recording artist that I'm always the performer. I'm always performing in places. So you don't get to see me most times.
Okay.
On TV.
All right. So Ife Dakun is your latest song.
Yeah.
All right. So what inspired Ife Dakun?
I mean, Ife Dakun is a song that talks about wanting to take the relationship to another level.
Oh, okay.
And like the lyric says, Ife Dakun bomi, Ojun Romi, like there's no time, you know.
Oh.
It ain't funny.
Okay.
If I don't see, like you're feeling everything that you're supposed to feel, and you know this is real. So that's, you're trying to take it to the next level.
All right. Thank you so much, you to the Guitar Man, for serenading. This is a feel-good song. All right. Right now, we'll be going on a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is Wake Up Nigeria.